do both.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Where am I reaching you, Annie? Where are you?
Now I'm actually at my parents' place, so home in Sweden, in a super small city called Vadstena.
What is it called?
Vadstena.
Vadstena?
Yeah, good.
Okay. What is it near?
I mean, do you know Sweden at all? Or no? Okay. A super small city in Sweden.
Hang on here. I was going to pull up a map.
Oh, okay. Lovely.
How do you spell it?
Yeah, like
V-A.
V-A-S. No, sorry. V-A. V-A-D-S-T-E-N-A.
Okay, here we go. Let's bring it up on the map.
Lovely, but where are you located?
I am in Atlanta, Georgia. Do you know where that is?
Oh, okay. Oh, lovely. I'm to the left. Actually, if you want to see exactly.
I don't want to see exactly. I don't want to tell the people where you live.
But that's
You
the
can
city
show me
where I
later.
live.
We'll let the people. We don't want to tell the whole world, my vast audience. So this right here is called what? This body of water is called what?
Vättern.
And what is it?
It's a lake.
It's not a fjord?
It's a lake.
I thought I could finally use the word fjord that I learned as a young
Oh,
man.
no, sorry. That's in Norway.
Norway has the fjords.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many hours to get to Stockholm for the world champs? How many hours is that?
With train, it's like 3 hours. But I actually live in Stockholm, so it would be super close for the worlds.
Yeah. What do you do when you're not being a super athlete, Annie?
I work full-time as a management consultant.
Management consultant. That sounds very vague. What industry? Again, you don't have to say where you work, but what industry?
No, but I work at EY. But I can work across industries, actually. So it's very, I would say I work with change management. So my practice is called people consulting. So then I can work across practices, basically, or industries. So it's very like project based.
So what's a typical day for you? What problems are you solving?
Good question. It's based on the project, actually.
That's what I ask. Great questions. That's why I'm here.
Exactly. But yeah, it depends, I would say. Let's not dig into too much work.
Okay.
But yeah.
Again, I wasn't trying to dox you or anything. I'm just trying to get a general sense of what your life is like when you're not running around convention centers.
Yeah, but that's the only thing I do now.
That's it?
No, I'm just kidding. But a normal day in my life.
Yes.
Ooh. I wake up at 5 a.m.
Okay. Too early for me.
Yeah, it's very, very early. But then I go to the gym, do a morning session, hang out with my friends in the gym, which is super nice. Then I go to work. I work for at least 8 hours. Then I go back to the gym if I have a double session. And then I come home late, I eat and sleep. And then I do it all over again the next day.
What sport did you play growing up?
When I was young, I did horse riding and handball. So I would say that is my background. But then I found running because I got injured, so I couldn't continue with the handball. I did some running, I did gym as well. But then I found CrossFit. So I would say CrossFit is my main sport that I've done recently.
And how? What year did you start that?
CrossFit?
Yeah.
around 20, when I was 20, and now 27. So for a couple of years.
And you were at the French Throwdown last year, right?
Yeah, I was in a team. So that was super fun. Really cool experience. Were you there as well?
I was not. I'm just checking out your Instagram.
Okay. Nice. But have you done CrossFit?
I've done CrossFit workouts, but I've never been
A CrossFitter.
I've never been a CrossFitter. So I never really did a lot of physical fitness other than running until I found this sport in the last 5 years.
Okay, cool. How many races, like HYROX races, have you done?
I've done one solo and like 5 or 6 doubles.
Okay, nice.
I made and a few relays. I actually have a white flag for my New York relay from 2 years ago. So I don't want to brag, but I do have a white flag.
We don't hate white flags.
No. Well, actually, it's not even white. It was black. They didn't do the white flag. So I should say I have a first place flag. So, but listen, my age group depends on where you show up. You never know. So it may not be my last white flag.
No, for sure not.
Good thing about getting older. Just like the competition gets less and less and less.
Yeah, exactly.
At some point. So who introduced you to CrossFit last year or HYROX last year?
That was actually, or he's my coach now. But I did threshold and VO2 max tests. And the person that did those tests, he's called Kenny, and he's now my coach. And he was like, damn, you should change sports because you can be the best in the world in HYROX. And I was like, no, I'm doing CrossFit. I will never change to HYROX. That's not my thing. And then he was like pushing me a lot, saying like, okay, but I can coach you and help you with this. So then we did the Stockholm race, and I was like, okay, let's try. So he introduced me to HYROX.
And that was how long ago?
It was in September.
Yeah,
so not that long ago at all.
And I think we messaged a little bit before about your buying the pro license and trying to get into the Elite 15. So remind me how that went, because you raced.
No, so I raced in Stockholm. So that was my first race in December. And then I didn't have the license because I had no idea about this sport at all. I just wanted to test and see how it was. And then I signed up for Copenhagen and London. So that was my two races then. And people were telling me like, yeah, but you, so if you want to qualify, or no, wait, the cutoff time for the major in Warsaw was the day before my London race. That was the thing. Yeah. So I couldn't qualify for that one, which I had no idea about. So that sucks a bit, but yeah. Now I just need to do 5 races instead.
Well, yeah, and the good news is of the 5 pro races you did, Stockholm second, Copenhagen first, London second, Warsaw first, Helsinki first, and you've beaten quite a few. If people want to hop on High Result and look, you've beaten quite a few Elite 15 athletes ahead of you. So, and you're just getting started. So things are looking up.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I'm just so excited to stand on the same start line as all of the elites now. I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, I need that competition.
But then for the doubles women, you raced that as well?
Yeah, I did one with a friend of mine. It was very spontaneous. But it went quite good. So we came at second place, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah. But that was really fun. But as I said, only for fun, and nothing that I'm planning to do, since I need to focus on the singles now.
Was it frustrating for you to watch the last couple of races?
For the elites?
Yeah.
Or yeah, it was. I mean, since I was in Warsaw and I competed myself, I was like, I could have stand at that start line. But yeah, it is what it is, and I can't do anything about it, I guess. But a bit frustrating for sure. Also, since I'm having like better times than quite a few of them.
That's what I was saying. That's kind of what I was getting at.
Exactly.
Well, it's been very exciting. So, for you and for Alyssa and for a couple of these other women who've gotten who came to the sport and are fast right away. People who did the sport 5 years ago didn't know what we know now. Even if you watch old world championships, if you look at sled pushes technique or even machine work, the erg work, people that find the sport now get to sort of stand on their shoulders and learn, like, you come with that knowledge, and people have just kind of figured out the race more. So it's an extremely exciting time to watch this sport.
Yeah, it is. And I feel like I'm learning each day about this sport. If I try to explain something for my friends, they're like, what? With all of this, like, we have 2 world championships. Like, what is that? So I really feel that I'm new to the sport and just trying to learn everything right now.
You will compete in the age group world championship.
Yeah, I will. And I'm very excited for that. This is going to be super fun. So yeah, that's the plan. But now I will also race in Riga in a couple of weeks, just to secure that I have these 5 races. I mean, whatever thing can happen during Worlds, you get a penalty and then you don't have these 5 races. So I really want to make sure that I can be in the major, or the first major for the next season. So when I do these 2 races, I will have 6 races that counts. So,
well, yeah, because currently, why are you not on this leaderboard?
which one?
No, I see you're way down here for the leaderboard. I'm looking at the leaderboard for next year.
Oh yeah,
the 5 races.
Yeah, exactly.
You have 4 races, it says.
Yeah.
So once you get the 5th race, you'll jump right up in here.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because the women who get to go to the majors, you get even more points for those.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tricky to stay up top. But as you said,
yeah,
you are faster than some of these women already. So once you get in there, you can kind of show them what's what.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I just need to be in there. But as you say, I mean, it's hard to get in there now. I feel like, even though you win all the pro races, if you win 5 pro races, does that mean that you will be in the elites, or do you need to do the majors to be in there?
Yeah, we need
Or
to.
will it be enough?
Somebody needs to run the numbers to see, because I'm looking, and the people in there now are Elite 15 athletes who've done a lot of majors outside of Calypso. Calypso jumps out at me. She hasn't done any of the majors, or she did 1 major. But everyone else, but remember, it is a rolling year. So some races will come off for these people.
Yeah.
And you have until December for your year, because you just started in December, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
What are you working on the most these days? What are your weakest stations?
I would say the running. I really need to improve in my running. But currently I'm injured, so I can't run. I only run at races currently, which sucks. So I have a lot more potential than what I can show now, which is also nice because then I know what I need to improve, and I just need to heal and then start working on it.
What happened?
It's shin splints.
Oof.
Yeah. So I'm doing a lot of C2 bike instead, which is getting very boring. Yeah, and then I run at races to not make it worse, basically. But otherwise, weak stations. I mean, the sleds, they're hard. And then, I mean, I come from CrossFit, and I should be pretty strong, but I think the sleds are quite heavy. So working a lot on the sleds as well, and running, and farmer's carry. I don't know, that's also a weakness.
Really?
Yeah.
What I want to ask you, what is this about, this pose you like to do at the finish line?
I don't know. I just did it once, and I was like, okay, let's continue this.
So it doesn't mean anything?
No, it doesn't mean anything. But it's also like when you stand there, like, what should you do? Like, thumbs up? Or
well, they always want you to flex.
Oh, is that the thing?
And that's what they seem to do when they take my picture.
Yeah, I don't know. Then I just did my own thing now.
What do you do for fun when not training or working?
Yeah, good question, because I don't have time for anything else. No, but I mean, I hang out a lot with my friends, and I would say I have a pretty social life. Yeah, just trying to meet them as much as possible. And I feel like my schedule is always booked with something, during the weekends. It's always like travel somewhere, meeting someone, doing, whatever, whatever stuff with my friends. So that's really nice. But then, of course, I mean, I love training. And also I do train a lot with my friends.
Are you watching anything these days?
Like TV series or movies or...
Yes.
Yeah. I'm quite bad at that. Honestly, so no, I'm not. Unfortunately. What about you? Do you have any tips?
I watch a lot of stuff.
Okay, nice. What would you recommend then?
It depends. I don't know. It depends what kind of mood you're in. I mean, my wife and I watch, a lot of documentaries. And then
nice.
I watch a lot of, there's this old police show called NYPD Blue that was on for like 20 years. And it's on, and now it's like just a comfort show. Like I watched it. It was like on in the 90s, right? Or in early 2000s. And it's very dated. So it's just kind of fun to kind of lose yourself and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's nice. I need to be better at watching stuff, honestly.
Yeah, I probably watch too much.
That all the time.
I probably watch too much, but yeah, because my wife and I watch a few shows together, then she falls asleep and I continue to watch for a couple hours.
Yeah, but that's nice.
Yeah, it's a good way to wind down the day. Like put my phone down finally and and watch.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the phone is like such a brain sucker.
And then you should also work with your social media. So then you need to be on your phone a lot more.
Well, that's the thing. It's like if you look at my personal, I only post maybe once or twice a month on my personal. But then for this stuff, it's like constantly every day. What's happening? What's next? What's there to post? I mean, I do like it. Like I do like my job, but no, social media is Can go either way.
Yeah, but I guess that's a big part of the work you do.
Yes, most of what I do.
So, yeah. But so is it like tracking the races or what's the thing you do?
Well, everything really. So, you know, news and information about this wacky world of hybrid fitness. So I'm not really much of a planner. So I kind of wake up every day and kind of
See
wing
what's out there.
I mean, it's a news company really. So you do it for the news, but I try to get podcasts out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't always. Sometimes it's a Friday. But yes, it's very much suits my personality, which is shoot from the hip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not very good at like what do you call it? Order.
Being structured.
Yes, which is why I've never been able to have a real job.
But I mean, you just need to find something that suits you.
Yes.
I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah, that's what I try to tell my kids because like they don't have to like go the normal path.
No, for sure not. I feel like
When
a
you
lot
were
of people do that just because you should.
right. What did you want to be when you were a young lady? What did you think was your life gonna be?
I have no idea. I feel like I didn't have that type of goals, so I didn't like imagine something. And honestly, when I studied, I was like, I have no idea what I want to work with. And now I feel the same. I don't know. Like I feel like my work suits me now, but it's nothing that I want to do for the rest of my life. But now with all of this, like with HYROX and stuff, I really see my future being an athlete, and that feels very nice and something that I want to do.
Did you have sports heroes growing up? Did you have athletes that you looked up to?
No, I've never been that type of person.
Really?
No, not at all. I don't know why. It's just, I mean, I see people doing cool stuff, and I can be very inspired by people, but not as my friends had. Like having like a real superstar or something like that.
So no Swedish athletes that you aspired to be?
No. No, it may sound boring, but no, nothing like that. And then, of course, I mean, people are doing great stuff, and I can be very inspired by them, but nothing like, oh my God, I really want to be like that person. Not in that way.
All right.
Did you have?
As a young person?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not even going to know these people. Do you know who Larry Bird is?
No.
Me? You're going to know these people.
But what sport did you do?
Basketball. And I was not a basketball player, but like,
okay.
That's like, I was from Boston and he's just like the greatest basketball player, right? At the time, before Michael Jordan, there was Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. And so that's who but I wanted to actually do this. I wanted to be like a sportscaster when I was a kid. So,
and here you are.
And here I am. So
yeah.
it took a long time. I didn't start doing this until like very late in life, technically. Till I was 40 when I started doing this. So I'm proof that it's never too late.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, you should go for your dreams.
I think so.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. I did not know this was going to be my life.
No.
Because I started covering this thing called obstacle racing. Do you know Spartan race?
Yeah, like obstacle racing.
Yes.
I have some friends doing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I started covering that as a new sport. It was like kind of what HYROX is now. Like it was the biggest thing. So.
Yeah, but cool. Are you into ATHEX? Is it called that?
ATHEX? I have been to a couple of those. They only did one. They only did one here so far. You would do well there, right?
Yeah, I'm so excited to try.
When do you sign up to do one?
Yeah, but I should. I don't know when, but I need to look it up because I'm so excited to do one.
Let's look at their calendar.
Yeah, we can schedule something. I mean, first I need to prioritize the majors, and then we can add extra stuff.
Well, I think...
I mean, now when you should race this much, you need to prioritize a bit.
I agree. So, Denmark in August?
Yeah. Why not?
Do
you know when the majors are? Is that announced?
So everyone seems to think Barcelona... Is it Barcelona? Let me look at my list. Hang on.
Ooh.
Hang on.
Ooh la la.
Hang on. Let me look up what don't want to get this wrong. Sorry, Rome. Let's pull this up. The rumor is...
Also, the rumor.
The rumor is this one is the first one.
Okay.
So that's...
And that is the same as Oslo, I think.
Okay.
The same dates.
And then the other one that's rumored is London.
Okay.
Which is... let's see. December.
Ah.
So that was the two rumored that we think is going to happen. These are not facts.
Do you know when they will confirm?
Probably at Worlds.
No one knows. Oh, okay. Yeah, probably.
Last year at Worlds, they told us where all the majors were, and the dates were already set for the first two, and then they did the other ones later. They just told us the cities. Last year, there's a press conference in Worlds. They told us everything. So we assume they're going to do that this year, but we're not sure.
Oh, okay. Hope so. And you will be here in Stockholm during
I will 100%. I've never been to Sweden. I'm really excited.
Let's go. Fun.
Is there anything that I should see or do in Stockholm when I'm there for a week?
Ooh, good question. You know, since I am not from Stockholm, I'm also feeling like a tourist. But I can ask some friends and give you a good list.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah.
I like to eat, so let me know good places to eat in Stockholm.
Yeah, you should see my Google Maps. I have like points like everywhere on places I want to go to, so I can just share it with you.
All right, please let me know.
Yeah.
All right, listen. Well, I'm glad we got to chat, and I will get to see you in Sweden.
Yeah, for sure.